So I tried something stupid and it worked. Right now we are running on all PAK files. It's loading a lot quicker than it used to on just the uncompressed files. And I'm running a texture mod. So that's pretty cool. It was a really stupid Hail Mary attempt. Basically what we're going to do, we're going to take PAK 12, unpack it, mod the file, and then repack it. And it actually runs. I never even thought to try this. I thought it wouldn't even run. But U4 PAK actually makes it work. So let's kill this. Just wanted to show that. You can see by the cursor I wasn't using my modded one. I'm using a different standalone. Just kill this in the task manager. So right now here's my Borderlands 3. Here's my original PAK 12. It's outside of the contents folder. What you're going to want to do is go into your contents folder, go into your packs. All of these right now can be deleted. This isn't even everything. I'm trying to keep this as my test slash pure, play, test, build. So what you're going to want to do is go into packs, go find your PAK 12, and mine is moved outside originally. I have my 12 optionals here, but my original 12 is outside. Here's my repack 12 test that I was just running on. You can see today's date, 1/6. Literally just built this 20 minutes ago. So here is my PAK Junk 12. You'll see the size is completely different. Apparently it doesn't matter. So what we're going to do, just to show you that this is what we're running, you know what? Yeah. Let's kill it. Go to Borderlands 3. Let's launch. You're going to see like a TDR error. And, I won't cut this, just to prove this is actually running. So, skip ahead if you don't want to wait. I'm going to keep it. BL3 loading up. And once it hits around 12, normally I would see that TDR error pop up. Let's see. I should do a different texture too. I'll just change that boom texture. Oh, let's see how the DDS works. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And hey, TDR, look at that. CDO constructor, TDR projectile, blah, 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 blah. Basically, you'll get that error first when it tries to check, and it won't go above allocating like 15 to 1600 of your RAM. So it'll just keep on loading, which no. So Alt F4, let's kill that. Kills it. Drag this on my other screen. So what we're gonna do is I extracted, well, I guess I'll show you all that. So what we're gonna do is go to your Oak game, content, packs. If you were following along before, we took U model, brought it into the packs just to make it easier. If not, I'll put link down in the description. Basically, just go download U model, and you're going to put it in this packs folder after you unzip it. Going to open that up. Double click U model. Opens it up. And we put it here just to make it easier. And we're going to go grab that PAK 12 that we took out earlier from your packs here. You're going to have to go grab PAK 12, and you're going to have to cut it, bring it not where content is. You're going to have to go above that to Oak Game, and you're going to have to paste it in here. You can put it in a file, just like I did. There's my PAK 12 originally, just so the game doesn't read it, so there's no conflicting errors or anything. It's not going to overwrite one for the other. So once that is out of there, we're going to go back into here. We're going to go find that PAK 12 folder under Oak Game, hit OK. Override game detection, and make sure you got the latest model, or the latest version of U model. You're going to hit Unreal Engine 4, and he's awesome, and put a specific Borderlands 3 in here, and click all that. I'm pretty sure this doesn't get the animations. Some things were making it crash. He's awesome, made it work without grabbing whatever was making it crash. Once all that's good, hit OK. You're going to get this key. I'll put that in the description as well. We're just going to copy the key, paste it right in. And now we have just PAK 12 in U model. What we're going to do here is we're going to save all of these assets. We are not going to extract them. We're just going to save the U assets and U bulks and all that good stuff. So go into your flat view, hit Control A. It'll select everything. No export. We get to Tools, Save Selected Packages. If we export, it would change the file type. It would export the textures as DDSs or PNGs, wherever you specify. Don't need to do that. Engine can't read that. We need something the engine can read, which is all of these U asset files. So go ahead and just save them. I saved them in just on my desktop, PAK 12 from U model. So go ahead and do that. It'll take a few minutes. It's, what, a couple gigabytes of files. After that, we're going to go mod it. Let's go to desktop. Let's go to, oh, did I cut that whole folder? Yeah, let's re-export them again. This is going to be a long-ass tutorial. Save packages. Sorry, not export. It's a save. Let's just throw them on my desktop. Whatever. Make a folder. 12 packs for tut. Why not? What? There we go. Boom. Make sure you keep that file structure. If you do not keep that file structure, files won't be exactly where they need to be. Things will be all out of whack. The game won't read them properly, and it won't work. So keep that file structure. That way you have, it'll keep the actual folder structure, the hierarchy of game, gear, weapons, shared, design, we're going to need that game, geared, weapons, shared, textures, whatever it is. Textures, patterns, global, I think it is. But, let's see. I'll go along with you. We'll save it all together. And there we go, we're done saving out all of our asset files there. So we're going to take this folder, we're going to come in here, we're going to go to game, and we're going to copy this gear folder. This gear folder has everything else inside of it, so go ahead and copy that. And now we are going to open up our UE4 PAK master. This program is what we're going to use to repack everything after everything is modded. So we're just going to copy things in there, and then we'll mod them, and then we'll package them. So the way this works is we need the actual folder structure of the game. I was trying before making this Borderlands 3, it wasn't working, it was just a mess. But I found out that you need the folder above the content pack to start. So it's going to be Oak Game, content, gear, and then everything else. So just to prove that, let me kill that. Make sure it's capitalized. Go to new folder, Oak Game, content, just paste that gear. I could have just kept this, but I want to prove it works. More details. And boom goes dynamite, of course. In your gear, we have everything we would need to mod. We're gonna go to weapons, shared, textures, patterns, and go to global. And since I already have the one applied in game, we are going to be modding the Nebula, this one here. So what we're gonna do, you could go watch my other tutorial on how to, I'm gonna try the DDS one, why not? Basically make a DDS, DC1, DXT1 texture, and just rename it to U-Bulk, and for some reason the game just like reads it as a U-Bulk. It's pretty cool with it, it just accepts it. So, do I still have that up? Hey. So, I was messing with this. Let's make it, I don't know. I made a blue before. Where's the yellow? Let's make like a, ooh, orange? Yeah. I'm digging it. So T global nebula d.dds. And it's gonna save over the one I already have. Just make sure it is color. Make sure you're on BC1. This is the DXT1. And you do need mipmaps. 100%. You need mipmaps. So auto-generate. Difference between doing it this way directly with the DXT versus doing it through the Unreal Engine way, the UE4 way. This way with the DDS directly on there, you see a difference between the fading in and out of the mipmaps, which isn't ideal. So that's not the best, but we're just going to do this for time's sake because it works. Why not? It's a good way to test. So let's get out of that. Let me grab that texture from my desktop that I just saved. As you can see, it's that same one that we just made, 957. So we are going to go to this U-bulk. We're going to scale it. We're going to go up to here. U-bulk. Boom. It's a little over. The other one was 5460. This is 5462. It still reads it just fine. And if you can't see the extensions or you can't edit the extensions, quick tip, just click in the empty space, hit the Alt key on your keyboard, come up to here where it says Tools, go to your folder options, go to View, and right here where it says Hide Extensions for known file types, normally it'll be checked. Just uncheck it, hit apply, hit OK. There you go. So just change that from DDS to U-bulk. And now we're going to go all the way back. Patterns, textures, shared, weapons, gear, content, oak game. We're going to go all the way back to this U4 PAK master. Now, this PAK.bat, right click it, or actually, you're going to have to open it with Notepad. I'm not sure what your computer does, but if I just hit right click and edit, brings right up Notepad. This is all it says. It says, hey, take a folder and we're going to throw it into u4pak.py. And we're going to rename it renamey.pak. That's all this is saying. And the name of the folder that it's looking for is right here in the quotes. It's going to be some random name when you first download it. I think it started with an N. I forget. But we have to rename that to Oak Game to reflect this folder here. So go ahead and change that, save it, exit out, and then just double click this bat. It'll bring this up. It'll look like it's not doing anything for a second, but as you can see, there's a renamey.pak with 0. Once it exits out, boom, 1546. And that's going to be our new PAK 12. So we're going to copy that. I'm going to go to my other standalone right here. That is my other PAK 12, my original PAK 12. We're going to come back to that for the name, but I want to paste this in the content packs, and as long as it's under the content and as long as it's under the packs folder, you can do whatever you want with it as long as it has that proper name. So I put it in a folder, repack 12 test. So let me paste it right here. There's that rename me. So we have to rename this. Let's go all the way back to our Oak game where we put our original PAK 12. We're just going to copy this name. Let's back up. Go to the one that we modified. Repack 12 test. That rename me. And we're going to paste that name. So now the game, instead of looking for the old PAK, is going to look for our new PAK. The size is totally off. It's like double the size. But it works. Don't know why. I know there's packs or packers out there that have compression. I haven't tried the compression yet. I just tried this in like a weird Hail Mary attempt and it actually worked. So making a quick tutorial and yeah. Let's see if it works. Go back to your Borderlands 3. Let's run it. I really hope this runs. That would be really, really funny if this wasn't running. Or if this wasn't recording at all. AMD. AMD's Relive is not the best. You can't choose what monitor. I have 3 monitors. I have no idea how to choose what monitor I want to actually record off of. I got my task manager up here. Let's hit Borderlands, and you. It's already past 9, which is good. Again, this is going to be running off the PAKs, which are compressed, which are substantially faster than running off the loose files that I've been doing. So, normally I cut out all the content where, like, this screen loads and it's supposed to be claptrap, like, you know, hello, welcome back, but when you run loose files, it just stutters and stammers. It's not a smooth video file. Because so much CPU is allocated to just bringing everything in. 919. Let's see. I don't have the fastest computer. Never claimed to have the fastest. Oh, there's Claptrap. In and of itself is kind of proof that it's already working because we didn't get that Tedior projectile error, and it's running smoothly. The video itself is running smoothly, so we're running off of PAK files because it's not getting choked up trying to just drag in gigantic uncompressed files. So let's let this load up. I'll click here. And AMD might make a sound once it actually starts kicking in, which is ear piercing because I have a headset on. There it is. So we could see by my mouse, this is my standalone. I don't have my LLC mouse going. And it loaded up. Let's hit play. Let's hit continue. And this is like 20 times faster than loading with loose files, which is awesome. And this, anyone could be doing this right now. You just unpack it and then repack it. Unpack it, make your mod, repack, you're good. Boom. Yeah, it's so much faster. That's awesome. And what did I make it? Orange? And see if this loads on. How stupid would it be? What did I do? The DDS one? So it's gonna be like a little glitchy. It doesn't look like a nebula to me. Let's hit F A. Yeah, it's DDS. You see the flickering or the change in position between the bitmaps. But there you go. It works. Anyone could do this. This is awesome. You don't need like super technical knowledge. You don't need to. You don't need any Unreal 4 if you don't want to. The bitmap will change a little bit. Who cares? When are you in this view? You don't need to unpack everything twice and combine it and then restructure everything and have, you know, gigabytes of loose files of, you know, quick BMS that just throw everything everywhere because it couldn't find a proper file structure for it. This is, I hope not the closest to modding quickly as we can get, but right now this, I just made a texture mod in, and I'm explaining everything. I could do this in 5 minutes. You can make a texture mod in 5 minutes. That's awesome. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy. And, yeah. Happy modding. This is so badass.